Once upon a time, in a quiet town, wrapped in the red dust of old roads and lazy sunshine, lived a girl named Amarachi. She was not like the others. A dark scar ran from her forehead to her cheek, jagged and deep, like a path carved by pain. Most days, she covered it with a black eye patch, not to hide from others, but to protect herself from their stares. People whispered, children giggled, adults turned away, pretending not to notice. But Amarachi noticed. Always. Amarachi's father, a tall, broad-shouldered man, with grease-stained hands and a soft voice, loved her deeply. Beauty, he would say, wiping sweat from his brow, is not in the face, but in the heart. He worked long hours fixing old cars, hammering rust into shape, just so Amarachi could go to school. To him, she wasn't broken. She was his joy, his strength, his reminder of everything worth protecting. But at school, Amarachi's heart didn't matter. Only her scar did. Children would whisper behind her back, pointing. She looks like a broken pot, one girl sneered. Others laughed. But the worst of them all was William, the golden boy of the school. Rich, handsome, cruel. Why do you even come here? He would taunt. Your father can't fix that face of yours. One Friday, Amarachi saved her money all week just to buy a special lunch. Fried rice and chicken. She held her tray tightly, her mouth watering. But William had planned something. He had poured water onto her seat. The moment she sat, splash. The cafeteria roared. Big Amarachi peed herself. Amarachi froze. Her skirt soaked, her heart shattered. And yet she stood, her voice steady. I may be wet, she said, staring William in the eye. But you're drowning in arrogance. Days later, as rain soaked the schoolyard, Amarachi turned a corner. William and his gang waited. Where are you going, Big Amarachi? He jeered. And before she could react, he shoved her, face first, into thick brown mud. Laughter exploded again. Now your ugly face matches the dirt. But Amarachi didn't cry. She stood, covered in shame, and walked away without a word. Inside, though, something cracked. Behind the school, she cried for the first time in years. Then came soft footsteps. Mrs. Ella, the school cleaner. Why are you crying, my child? Amarachi told her everything. Mrs. Ella reached into her bag and handed her a small jar. Rub this on your scar every night, she said, eyes mysterious. And when they insult you, just say, thank you. That night, Amarachi opened the jar. The smell was strong, like herbs and secrets. She applied the ointment and went to bed. The next morning, William waited. Has your face melted off yet? He sneered. Amarachi smiled, calm, unbothered. Thank you, she said. Silence? Confusion. William's grin faltered. Something had changed. The next day, William didn't come to school, nor the day after. Rumors spread like wildfire. He was sick, very sick. Doctors failed. Pastors prayed. Clerics chanted. Herbalists bathed him under moonlight. Nothing worked. His body weakened. His voice vanished. His face swelled with fever. And in their desperation, William's parents heard something terrifying. At the market, William's mother met a beggar woman. Your son's illness, she whispered, is not natural. He wronged someone. He must be forgiven. At school, the principal confirmed. He tormented Amarachi the most. And so, his parents went to her home, fell on their knees, and begged for her mercy. Amarachi stood firm. I didn't curse him, but I will forgive him, on one condition. William must leave the school, and he must never bully anyone again. The parents agreed. That night she whispered, I forgive you, William. By morning, he was healed. At school, whispers filled the halls, not of her scar, but of her strength. Amarachi was no longer the girl with the scar. She was a girl with power.